Hey everybody, it's Thursday. We're doing a Thursday email update. It's kind of late. I did one earlier, but it was too dark. And no, not too dark. It was too long. And so now I'm doing it at about 6 o'clock at the evening. And now it's getting kind of dark. So you're getting just a little bit of it. But I didn't want to be too long. So in 5 minutes, I'm cutting it off regardless. So let's just talk just for a little bit. Had a good service last night. Glad you guys came out and were a part of it. Got a little bit of responses from the text message thing, the practical application that we did where we asked kids to say God makes all things new, and I saw some different things passing around, and I got some texts back and just different things, so that was kind of cool. And I might try it again at some point just to get kids to make application of what they tried to get from God's Word the day before. So who knows what will happen with that. Let's talk about new kids. We didn't have a lot of new kids out last night. We had a couple of kids return for the second and third time, which is cool. Our group of boys that I talked about last week didn't make it out this week. I called them, but you know, first impressions are everything, and I don't know if they got a great first impression from us, if we reached out to them or what, but we need to be very aware of that in the future as kids come, that they're welcomed, that somebody talks to them, that they're sat by, that they're invited to a small group. So all of those things are happening, and they're happening by you guys. Got to face some reality just for a minute, and I'm only going to take 60 seconds to kind of do some grim discussion, but there is decline in our numbers. Looking at it, I know last night was the day before a holiday and homecomings this weekend, a lot of things, but just looking at numbers, historically from last year to this year, I'm pretty sure we're down quite a bit, and we need to be aware of that. We need to look at, you know, where, you know, what's going on. I know sometimes it's just ministry, and sometimes it's just the season that God puts us in, but then there's other times when we have to evaluate and say, hey, how are we doing? How are we doing spiritually? How are we doing as leaders? Are we doing our discipleship commitments? Are we making the time that we said that we are going to make? I know for me personally, my commitment into you guys' lives and into the some of my teens' life, I've done some of it, but some of it is lacked because of this children's ministry and the additional work that we're putting into that and investing into that. That has cut into some of my youth ministry, and I think that affects it. I think every ounce, every minute, every phone call, every visit, every text message makes the difference. And if we're not doing it, it's going to hurt. So we just need to be aware of it. We need to decide what we're doing. Some of you need to pray about where you're at and say, hey, maybe this is the time. I'm looking at my group. My kids aren't showing up, and I need to do something about it. You're their youth pastor. In one way or another, you kind of are pastoring these kids. I mean, I know I'm the primary youth pastor, but you are, you know, the youth pastor that they're going to hear from even more than I will, and that's the way that discipleship and the way we're making these discipleship groups happen. And you need to take that role, that responsibility seriously, knowing that you are being looked up to, and that you're making a difference in the lives of these kids. Do what you can about it. You know what? Let me also mention something else. I want to know how many of you are actually watching my video emails, so I'm just kind of dropping this in the middle of it. I got a $10 gift card, and if you text back to me in the next 4 days, because I know some of you don't check your email every day, in the next 4 days, if you've checked this and you hear what I'm about to say, and you text to me the word contest, and you just say contest, and that's it, I'm going to put you in the drawing to win this $10 gift card that I have, so that basically I just want to know who's reading and watching my emails, because I know how many leaders we have and I know how many views I get, and the numbers don't match up. And I just want to know who it is, just so I can just, without, in a rude way, but without making you lie to me, I just want to, you know, find out if you actually got this thing. You could text me and say, Trevor, I watched your email, but I don't want to be in the contest, whatever. I know you're not in it for the gimmick, but I just really want you to reply to me, and so do that, and I'll give you this $10 gift card if you win that drawing. Encounters this weekend, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm at my 5 minutes. Be a part of it if you can at every moment that you can, because it's going to be a great weekend. Brooklyn, Lindsay, Trevecca's going to be there, and we could use your help. Love you guys. Thank you for all that you do. Pray for your kids. Make your commitments, and we'll talk at you later. Leadership meeting is up in the air because of these weekends, but I will let you know when the leadership meeting is. All right, bye. Love y'all. Appreciate it.